The era of the Big Three's dominance looks to be coming to an end as top young stars emerge as the new threat to world number one Novak Djokovic's crown. While Roger Federer and Rafael Nadal struggle with injuries, Roger Federer and Rafael Nadal have spent much of the year on the sidelines with injuries and their futures within the sport are uncertain. With the 2022 season approaching, the Spaniard is set to make his return in Australia while the 40-year-old is looking at a late summer return at the earliest. Their absences have left Novak Djokovic as the sole member of the Big Three on tour this year, and he became the man to beat after winning the first 3 Grand Slam titles of the year. However, even the world number one has been knocked off his perch at times this season, losing in the US Open and the ATP Finals as the young guys make their mark. The ATP Tour has seen a shift in recent years, as some of the younger players begin to reach the upper echelons of the game and push for the biggest titles in the sport. For years, the Big Three dominated the game, along with Andy Murray and Stan Wawrinka, who were often dubbed the Big Four and Big Five as a collective. The 5 players won every single Grand Slam from the 2015 Australian Open to the 2020 US Open, and more before and after. While an era of players including the likes of Grigor Dimitrov, Kei Nishikori and Milos Raonic were able to challenge the top guys and make it into the top end of the rankings, they were unable to win the biggest titles at Grand Slam level and failed to maintain consistency in the top 10 each year. But now, 20-time Grand Slam champions Federer and Nadal have barely been seen on the tour this year after suffering with their own respective injuries, causing them both to end their seasons ahead of the US Open, and leading to questions being asked about their dominance. The Swiss tennis star is set to remain on the sidelines for several months while Nadal is eyeing a comeback at the upcoming Australian Open, though many are in doubt over how successful his return will be now he is 35 years of age. Even Djokovic, who has been the stellar player of 2021, coming within one match of the calendar Grand Slam and a record 21st major title, reaching a record number of weeks at world number one and securing the year-end number one ranking for a record 7th time, has found himself on the losing end of matches at some of the biggest tournaments against the top young players.